What's up, Fenris, Crimson? Also reclaimed. I saw you here just a minute ago, or a few minutes ago, rather. K-Sib, Mats. Wait, did you not say you see us Monday? Honestly, I said either Sunday or Monday. Orcblood, Istes, Milk, Carl, Laquar. Damn, I saw a lot of you. Frost, Raizu. I'm gonna just call you Rye. Yeah. That's good to me, alright. Queenie! Shadow! You have access to the Azure Promilia beta? No. I wish. I did not get in. The only content creator I know that has access to it is Mello. That's it. Bursk. Eckett Garner. How are you doing? Word on Star Residence is beta the 18th. So I already have an approved, dedicated, sponsored video to post. And I have a sponsored live stream to do for it as well. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, I will be at Gamescom on the 19th through the 25th. But when I get back, I will 100% be streaming it. The actual release date for the beta, I'm not entirely sure. It escapes me. Quit most of my Gacha games now. I'm sticking to Azure Lane. Hey, that's perfectly fine. You would be the perfect content creator to give access to. Yeah, but I mean, it's a Chinese beta, right? So global content creators aren't really like reached out to or necessarily recognized. So they're just, you know, it's whatever. I'm sure they'll reach out to me when we get closer to actual release. Or, you know, when they start advertising global. Get us all set up through Discord and whatnot. Good exam tomorrow. I can't miss out. No pressure. Hey, Emil, I'm sure you have it in the bag. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. You started WooWa today? Congratulations, Fenris. Congratulations, brother. 200 ping. Will Justice Online come out for NA? I have sponsored, I did a sponsored video recently on that, and then I have sponsored streams and videos coming on that in the next few months. I'm under an NDA and cannot discuss anything about it though, so excited for your trip? I am. Mrs. Steaks not so much. I'm even more excited now though, and I'll tell y'all why. So chat, I was reached out to by 5 different companies now. 5 different games. As of the last hour, the 5th game was added to that list. I can tell you all about 2 of them real quick. One I just confirmed an hour ago. That's why I'm even more excited. So, we're being flown out to Gamescom on the 19th. That is 2 days from today. Tomorrow is the last day we get to spend at home. So, we're being flown out the 19th. We get to stay there the 25th. We will be at Gamescom literally every day that it is available. And the reason for that is because we're being sponsored on 3 or 4 separate days to appear for 5 different games now in total. One game in specific is Arknight's Enfield. So Arknight's Enfield, I believe it's either the 21st or the 23rd. I don't remember. I have to check my schedule after stream. But Arknight's Enfield is having 4 different content creators appear at the event. These content creators are going to sit there and stream for hours in front of the live audience, playing in front of thousands of people, and will have footage recorded and used for like sponsored material, official advertising material after the event's over. So Papa Sticks is there for 1 day, and I'm not going to be like the host of it. I'm going to be the talent. So I'm going to be up there, and I'm going to get to play the game, and I have to communicate with the audience, and you know, I have to showcase everything and sell it to everyone. That's really awesome. I'm going to get to do that for hours. And then they're also having me come on for a PopuCom battle. This is another game they have. We're going to have a bunch of different content creators all duke it out. And so I have to download the game later and figure out how to play it. Dev, what's up, man? So that is one game. 1 hour ago, I finalized a deal with the Do It Night Abyss devs. This was a deal that literally about 25 minutes ago we settled on a price. So Arknight's Enfield, and now Do It Night Abyss as well. Do It Night Abyss is having me appear there in person for a showcase event, and then they're gonna have me capture footage and use that footage for a dedicated sponsored video as well. So, Arknight's Enfield and Do It Night Abyss sponsored showcases in person, and then dedicated content after I get home. Third game is a cross-platform game. Can't state specifically the genre of the game, but it is a game I've been covering for at least a year and a half now, maybe a little more, not entirely sure. But it's a game that an action combat open world game that I have been eagerly anticipating. I know a lot of us have been eagerly anticipating it. It is not an MMO. So they are having me appear to do a sponsored showcase for, to record footage for, and do a dedicated video on as well. This game has never been played before in an open setting in front of other people. This is going to be the first featured event for it to date. There have been trailers released for it, a couple. There's been a little bit of gameplay released for it, but never has anyone actually played it until Gamescom 2025. So there's that. There is another game that is a PC console cross-platform title. This is not mobile compatible. This is not a gacha. This is the game I'm also not allowed to talk about yet until the actual event. That is awesome. That's also an action game. Really excited for that. It's part of an already existing intellectual property, but they're having me go there to get actual real footage of as well. And then finally, am I allowed it? I'm pretty sure I can say it. Yeah, I'm 75% sure I can say NTE is also having me there. So PS5, yeah. PS5. So 5 different showcases, 5 different games, 5 different appearances over 3 or 4 different days. Papa Sticks is going to have his plate full, chat. I have to get footage for all these different games and then do videos for them all when I get home. Isn't it crazy to think about where you started to where you are now? Good for you. Yeah, it really is, Kasib. Thank you so much, man. Can't wait to watch all the content. Yeah, same here. Time I say want you, you're our favorite MMO. Yeah, got a lot of work ahead of you, I really do. So I think like I think this is probably the like the biggest opportunity of my entire career, because like y'all don't understand how many games are having me there, how many games actually like recognize me as a person, like as a content creator, right? Like recognize your value. That is just phenomenal. Like that is like, dude, I gotta do a video discussing this after stream just so I can post it for when I'm at Gamescom, because back when I did MMOs, right, we got flown to San Diego in California, and then we got San Francisco in California, and then we got flown to Germany for Kingdom Under Fire 2, but never for a gaming convention, never for an event, never to be on the the stage in front of thousands of people, and like it's unbelievable, man. Doing IBIS, not that NT. Okay. No, don't stop playing Gacha. No. Do you think they'll release before August? No, definitely not. What martial arts MMO do you recommend? Justice Online. The Justice MMO is going to be kind of pretty fun from what I've seen. They haven't released Unfortunately, Dev, what I'm being recognized for is actually not the MMO content. It's for the Gacha content. For a person, I thought you were an evolved dingo. I mean, when I was in Australia, sure. Kind of lucky that you already go there because of another game. A lot of CCs couldn't accept sponsorships because it was so short notice. Yeah, so other content creators, I know at least 10 other content creators that actually couldn't go to Gamescom because they were all reached out to within the last week. So, yeah. I was reached out to a month ago about... So I have contacts in different studios, a lot more contacts than a lot of people, admittedly. And so I have the unique ability to prepare in anticipation of events like this happening. So that really big game that no one's ever played before, I've been in contact with them for months, and they were like, yeah, you want to be flown out? They're the ones that are actually flying me out there. And I was like, yes, I would love to. So then I got to prepare in anticipation. So then when all these other studios reached out all over the course of like the last week or two, I was like, dude, I'm already going. My tickets are already booked. Or sorry, my flight is already booked. Like, I will be there. So, any info about Blue Protocol closed beta? I've been recording gameplay footage of Blue Protocol Star Residence's beta for the last week, but that's because I was given exclusive access. So, five whole games sponsor me for content there. I really wanted Mongol Stardive too. I reached out to them because I've done a Mongol Stardive video before, and I know they're going to be there. And Mongol Stardive is a game that Mrs. Stinks really wants, but they've been ghosting me. So sad, man. So freaking sad, dude. Hoping for Arknight's Enfield beta announcement. Yeah, I hope so too. But I've heard also that Seven Deadly Sins Origin is going to be there. I haven't heard a peep from Mongol, and I like the beta. I really did too. So you'll be at the Justice Online soon, right? They are sponsoring me for content, yeah. No problem, Dev. Have a good day, man. So yeah, I reached out to Netmarble for Mongol Stardive, and I'm probably going to send them an email for Seven Deadly Sins Origin as well, see if I can't get something exclusive from there. Even if they don't pay me, I'd love to just acquire like gaming footage of the game, like hands-on footage, because I don't need to be paid thousands of dollars like to do a video on or to feature, you know, footage of a game on my channel. I think just the exposure from being at the event, meeting people, getting to know the developers and the publishers firsthand, like one-on-one, and then being able to bring that footage back and do a dedicated video more than makes up for it. Because I've already... So, Gamescom does do more than gacha games like other companies. Yeah. That's a Lost Sword. I think it's a fun game. I played Black Desert Online extensively. So, Mrs. Six are actually flying up business class. That is approximately $4,000 per person. The hotel is or $500 per night, but that is because it's in the heart of Cologne, Germany, and we don't want to stay at some crappy little motel. I don't know the UPin universe, so I don't know what that is. So the first, so like all the games we're covering are essentially going to cover the cost of the tickets, the hotel fees, the flights, every single thing. It is a very expensive trip, but overall, more than what we're being paid, I think what I appreciate the most is just getting the opportunity to do dedicated videos on all these games, because as y'all know, yes, I cover drama, but I also cover a ton of new games that nobody else covers. Additionally, news about games that nobody else covers. Gameplay, news, drama. That's Papa Sticks. So being able to be like, yeah, I played Seven Deadly Sins Origin at Gamescom would be worth more than $1,000 to do an integration and just say, yeah, it's entering pre-registration right now. So seems super big for you and your channel. I wish you and Mrs. Six the best. What would you do if Kudo or Hoyo ever released a $60 game? I would play the fuck out of it, dude. Gamescom is the biggest game show this year. It is, yeah. Are you interested in Blade and Soul Heroes at all? I did a video on it saying it's a horrible game. But if they sponsor me, I would definitely play it, at least. But Mr. Six, I did play it. It's just a shit MMO, but it's a decent gacha game. So, you know, make of that what you will. But chat, I just want y'all to know, over the next 30 days, okay, and then we're gonna jump into everything, but over the next 30 days, I just want y'all to know, we're flying out to Gamescom to do sponsored Dark Knights Enfield, sponsored Do It Night Abyss, NTE, 2 other undisclosed games that are going to be huge. I am working on a sponsored Snowbreak video, sponsored Vindictus, sponsored Ragnarok, I did my sponsored Reverse 1999 video just a few days ago, sponsored Nikke, sponsored Sword of Justice, sponsored Dragon Raja that comes out in just a couple days, that was already approved. 2 sponsored Blue Protocol Star Resonance. I was doing a sponsored Girls Frontline 2 video, but that's probably going to be canceled after today's stream. Potential sponsorship for Crystal of Outlawn, who may or may not be flying me out to PAX West. Sponsored Honkai Star Rail. Sponsored Goddess Order. You gonna try as well? Yeah, go for it. I'll be here for it, man. Admittedly, I'll only be doing 1 video a day while in Germany, but you know what? When we come back, we'll go back to doing 2 videos a day again. Busy, holy shit. Oh yeah. Sir Katsu, or Cactu, what's up? With that many going on, I feel pretty sponsor by now. Yeah, Chris of Outlawn's still going. Yeah, they're gonna be here at PAX West. They offered to fly me out there to do some sponsored coverage. Don't get too jet lagged. I will not. How are you doing, though, Shire? What's up, man? You guys stream your time in Cologne? I don't know how I don't know. Maybe I'll do a little stream at Gamescom, at least for one of the days. Not entirely sure yet. Love martial arts MMO, same here. Did I try RO3 Pioneer test? Yes, I did. Dragon Rise with the new game? No, the old game, actually. Pass on sponsored Infinity Nikki Dev studio visit. I would love to go. I would love to do. No, but okay. So I signed a contract when Infinity Nikki, just before it launched, to do a sponsored Infinity Nikki stream. Sorry, video. Sponsored Infinity Nikki video. And you know what happened? After signing the contract, they ghosted me. They fucking ghosted me, man. Hope you and Miss Six and Chat are doing well too. Very. Lot to do in the next 48 hours in preparation for the Germany trip. All right, chat. Azur, Promilia, all characters and ultimates. What's this? Blue Protocol. Oh, really? Oh, I feel like this is kind of big. Blue Archive, sorry. Resident Solstice. Girls Frontline 2. Okay, that's the Girls Frontline 2 drama. Okay, yeah, that's a double. What is ONL? Chaos 09 new music video. Okay, is it official? Ananta, whoops, didn't mean to click that. Release date or beta. Smilegate dropping Outerplane. By the way, chat, while I'm open everything, how are y'all doing today? How's your day going? What else we got? Is there anything else I need to look at? Wait, what's official? Oh, the Blue Archive thing? King of Thorns, what's up, man? Is the Gamescom pre-show? Oh, okay. Okay. Trying to make sure there's nothing I didn't miss that I could do a video on for while we're gone. Fellow Moon release. Voice actor introduction. Teases a high quality waifu. Okay. I mean, I'm down with that. Okay, I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. Although while I'm on the Azur Promilia topic, what I might do is see if there's anything else on their subreddit to look at. But I think that's everything. Yeah, like approximately. Unless, chat, there's anything else that I'm missing that happened in the last, like, 2 days? Waiting to see the Bomb Mika release? Oh, yeah. Just woke up. Overdrive song for CZN is official. Oh, okay, okay. You can't believe what they did? Such a good theme song? Okay, well, we'll I guess we'll jump in that in a little bit. Okay. I am super sad. I'm kind of a little sad, though, that I did not get the, like, Chaos Zero Nightmare sponsor. But, you know what? Maybe next time, right? Alright, chat. For those of you that, before we jump in, for those of you that do not already, go ahead and follow us over on Kick. Kick is a very good platform that makes us a lot more money than Twitch does. Has much better ads, just generally better platform. So if you don't already follow us there, or you want to help us make a little extra, then go ahead and open the Kick link in a new tab, drop that follow there, and help us build a gacha community, chat. Because Kick still has a very small but growing community of gacha gamers. I would love to increase that. No sponsor for Chaos Zero Nightmare? Damn, no. No. Unfortunately not. Alright. First and foremost, Azur Promilia. Let's see. Updated character sheet. Lore about the characters. I don't really care. This game went from one that I wasn't really even considering to my #1 anticipated waifus and Pokemon. Are you kidding me? I can't wait. Different versions of the same Kibo. Banner system. Okay, I think that'll be good. That'll be good to look at. All characters and ultimates. Okay. Alright, so we have the characters, all of their ultimates, and then we have information on the banners and the gacha. So it's going to be pretty big. Let's go ahead and take a look at the gameplay first. Now, for all of you that don't already, this is from Mello, another phenomenal gacha YouTuber. Go ahead and follow him if you do not already. This is This character is heavily inspired by our content creator friend Queenie. And she's gonna be the character that Mrs. Sticks pulls outside of the little no-no character. God damn. I don't know. What do y'all think of the combat in this? It's over? What is? I really want to see all the ultimate animations, so I think that's like one of the things I'm most excited for. Oh, dude, she's gonna step on us all. Oh, yes, she is. They gave her Dragon Tail? They did. It's sick, right? Chisa from Wuthering Waves. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I know that's what people will say. I love the katana. Do they all have tails? Her combat, though, is sick. Gotta pull the third one. Ghost Flying 2. Oh, okay. This is going to release on mobile as well, yes. PC, mobile, PS5. Holy chat, did you see that? That was a... The fact that... Dude. That is wild. I see Crystal of Outlawn. Combat? You do, really. Panty shot. Gacha comes out, seems like advancing. I know, right? Looks pretty polished. It really does. I actually had people, though, on the dedicated video that I uploaded on Azur Promilia just a few days ago. They were telling me how crap the combat looks, how it looks slow, it looks cumbersome, and that it just overall looks inferior, like very inferior. I think they were saying that it actually looks worse than current Tower of Fantasy combat. And that Arknight's Enfield's combat looks terrible, but this looks more terrible, genuinely worse than Arknight's Enfield, with the best action combat in the genre right now being like NTE. That's what I've heard from some people in the comment section. I don't know what fan base they are from, but looks too childish. Eh, it's perfectly fine. The game named Stella Fantasy? I do. Yes, they sponsored me one time. Whoa! Holy! Oh my god, that was wild! What were they watching? This, apparently. This right here. Opinions vary, they definitely do. It's surprising to me that people can, like, look at Tower of Fantasy or any gacha released before WoW and think that this looks inferior to it. I'm making AI mad again. So like someone's hating, like look, you don't have to like the theme of Azur Promilia or the characters or the graphics or whatever, but I don't know. Just like looking at this, I don't think anyone can genuinely look at this and say, nah, this looks bad, like a 2018 mobile game. It's giving you a headache watching it, like a specific character. It's not groundbreaking? No, it's not. It's not. I just think it looks really good. At the end of the day, you just need something that looks good, but that's different. I think Arknight's Enfield and Azur Promilia are both very different games to what's currently available, and that is why they're both going to do good. Thank you, Fenrison, for the sub over on Kick, brother. I appreciate that. The quality is good, yeah. Oh, that's sick. She actually uses a grapple to elevate herself and then fly down with a glider. So damn flashy and fast paced. My god, I don't even think WoW's that fast. More Genshin than WoW like? Yeah. It's like Genshin, but much prettier, but with the combat of WoW. But like if WoW were in Genshin's world. So it's, yeah, this is sick, though. Granblue? Yeah. The models look a bit too childish for my liking. Even that? Even her? Jesus Christ, have mercy. I don't know. Some of the characters, yes, definitely, but some of the characters also. If Girls Fun 2 drops off, what would be the tactical gacha you're looking out for? Tactical? Honestly, I'd stick with Arc Knights and Path to Nowhere for now. Cool fighting. It'll have gacha elements like the other ones, yeah. Oh, Fung Fung. Wait, no, it's Pung Pung, right? This is, I forget if it's an F or a P. Most models, yeah. Definitely not all. And then some characters are like Pung Pung and No are just adorable. Like, genuinely, this is one of the cutest characters I've ever seen. More modern setting. That's what Ananta and Neverness are for, right? When's this coming out? Within the next year, definitely. Why does it say it's over for Girls Frontline 2? Wait about 20 minutes and you'll find out. Fun Fun, Dunk Dong, Bong Bong. Hey, those sound like adorable names to me. Yes, yes, show us our old. We need to see the Booba explosion, man. Is that... Dude, that looks so good. Trent, what's up, brother? How are you doing? Damn. That is sick. Dude, is she a summoner? Mount it, ride it. Ride the wolf. Ride it. Up on it. Oh god, her attack, her animations are insane. Is this gonna be Wuthering Waves all over again? You know how in like Tower Fantasy there's power creep? In Wuwa there's animation creep. Is this gonna be animation creep as well? You're chilling as usual? Okay. Dude, even the main character attacks fast. Nice. I hope it has multiplayer. Dots on Enfield. Oh, she's one of the cutest characters, hands down, chat. Oh, she's... Man. Imagine if Azur Promilia looked like this and has a Nikke-like story. No, dude. I don't know. I never played too much of Azur Lane. Like, I played it for a couple months, but I never really got, like, that engaged in the story. So I don't know if Manju are capable necessarily of making really dark and complex storylines. I hope they are. That'd be really cool if they were. Gacha's becoming so good when it comes to action combat. Yeah, and you know what? On my MMO channel, so chat, I don't know, for those of you that are here, I don't know how many of you know I have an MMO channel. So I'm sure some of you are aware, since you're watching, that I have a Gacha channel, right? This right here, Sticks. This is my Gacha channel. You're sponsored by Enfield. I can't talk about anything relating to anything about Enfield because they are sponsoring me. Yes. Shut the fuck up, Orange Bang, and you got some milk. So I have a Gacha channel, right? Y'all know I do Gacha. But I also have an MMO channel where I do MMOs. Now this channel has 363,000 subscribers. I would like to also point out that whenever I do a video on my MMO channel and I utilize Wuthering Waves or Azur Promilia or Arc Knights Enfield for the intro, right? What happens is every single person dislikes it and says the gameplay in the background is mobile trash and looks terrible. They all say that all these incredible looking gacha games look like shitty mobile games. And I just sit there in disbelief and I'm like, there's no way y'all think that these games look like shitty mobile games. When can you talk about Enfield? Probably one. I'm only allowed to talk about things that are not yet announced after they become announced. So I can't mention anything about future like playable stages of development. I can't talk about beta tests, nothing. Mostly malnourished offerings. happening? The Dorados world, not in North Carolina right now. If I look at WoW and then at WoW, yeah, I mean, honestly, you look at some of the upcoming MMOs and you're like, what? Enfield mentioned, hey, Life, what is up, brother? How are you doing, man? All right, not only do we have Queenie, but we also have Life Lessons Gaming into chat. Life is, of course, a Gacha content creator that focuses on Wuthering Waves, although I have heard that he wants to delve into other WoW adjacent Gacha games like NTE, Arknights Enfield, Azure Promilia. Well, maybe not Azure Promilia, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know when the Blue Protocol keys are being sent out now. WoW honestly has a timeless style. I think WoW still looks great. You look at all the new areas, WoW looks phenomenal still, I think. Chilling and trying to beat the heat. Yeah, it's like 90 some degrees outside. We're going out in a little bit. It's honestly, I feel like it's okay though, right now. I was just out there for an hour getting some cardio in. All right, chat, so that was the gameplay of all those different characters with the ultimate abilities. Now, let's go ahead here and take a look at the banner system, which is the Gacha. Before we do, though, if you have not already, make sure you follow our Styx community subreddit. We're almost at 2,500 members. We average over 100,000 views on the subreddit per month. It's where we keep you all up to date with everything going on in the Gacha genre, news, new releases, test phases, everything, and also, you know, all the drama that happens too. Tried to cut the grass, mower wouldn't start. Damn, dude.
The mower continues.
Okay, let's see. Character limited banner, permanent banner, relic limited banner. There are 3 banners that are going to be present, chat. Splatoon, what's up? When's the demo start? For which game? The limited banner is a time-limited pool where players obtain limited character. Yeah, we know that. The featured limiter's character rate is greatly increased. They will not be added to the permanent banner ever. Pity count for SSRs is tracked independently within each character's banner. It does not overlap with other banners. That makes sense. The base rate for SSRs is actually 1%, chat. 1%. That is really good. You wanna know why? The Gacha rates in Wuthering Waves are 0.8 for SSRs. The rate for SSR characters in Genshin is 0.6. So Azure Promilia's rates are almost double Genshin's. That should make it a lot easier to obtain characters. But at the same time, that likely means that, you know, people will spend less money, which means that Hoyo players are gonna be like, Azure Promilia didn't make much money this month because it costs them less to actually acquire the characters. If no SSR characters obtained within 66 pulls, next pull increases to 16% with 15% per pull until 100%. Guaranteed SSR characters within 73 pulls at maximum, which is great. 73 pulls for pity. That's great. There's a 50-50, which is a shame. Then there is the permanent banner, which gives you an SSR character or a relic. If no SSR is obtained with it, so the rates are the same: 73 pull, pity, 1%, and then the relic banner. 70 hard pity is good. Yeah, it's honestly not bad. 73 is a decent number, I think, and 1% rate of unit acquisition, SSR acquisition specifically, is a lot better than the 0.8 for WoW, and then the 0.6 for Genshin, 100%. I think that's very good. So where you attain limited relics, non-limited characters, and also relics. So the relic banner, you can also obtain the non-limited characters. Interesting. So base rate 1%, guaranteed SSR than 73 pulls. So the rates are the same everywhere. 1% rates everywhere. And 50-50 for every banner. the limited banners only will feature the limited characters that don't go into the permanent pools, and the relic banner also features the standard SSRs too. So honestly, that's not really bad at all. But I think at the end of the day, what is going to affect whether or not that's ultimately good or bad is whether or not we get a lot of currency, right? Like easy to earn currency. In WUA, I think like some patches are actually very bountiful and others are very dry, but I think that's pretty good. I think honestly that's a relatively fair gacha system. I prefer if there were no 50-50. What are you gonna do? The competition is competitioning. Yeah, it is. It will be fucked in the gacha revenue report. It will be, and they always do. I've not mentioned Girls Frontline 2 yet. No, I haven't. Make sure to like the stream, everyone. It helps. I mean, yeah, any and all engagement and interaction is engagement and interaction. No pity is rough. I recently quit Ethereum Restart. The game's a mess. It really is. Yep. Nikkei and Eversoul still are the best gacha. Well, they add the characters. Yes, both phenomenal. I hate this trend of no pity carryover we've been seeing here and there lately. I do too. Yep. 100%. I think pull mechanics in games like ZZZ, WoW, Genshin are shit because every banner is limited. If you lose 50-50, you always get useless shit characters nobody ever wants. Yeah, I agree. 100% agree. Did I talk about Ananta? I've not talked about Ananta yet, no. You can't wait to lose every 50. Shut up, Mokuna. Nobody cares. I'll never play another gacha with a 50-50. I mean, that's perfectly fine. You should go play Nikkei. Nikkei actually has no 50-50 at all. You just do rolls, you get your currency, and then you buy your character at a flat rate. You never have to lose a 50-50 ever again. And if you're lucky, you get the characters on the way to your pity. So, or to your actual flat rate. I got, that was 11 Little Mermaids, right? When I was doing my Nikkei pulls. And I only had to buy 4 at the 200 flat rate cost. The other 7 I got just purely while trying to accumulate the currency.
I also had Little Mermaids growing up.
You did?
Yeah. There's a big doll, a little doll, a Polly Pocket. I'm glad you and I are both getting things.
Have I talked about Azure Nikkei? Wait, not yet. Hope you didn't miss too much. No, Dimitra, we just looked at the Azure Promilia stuff. That was it. Lucky Man by Nikkei. Yeah, Nikkei is the only gacha I have luck in. Yep. All right. So Azure Promilia was pretty good. Yeah. The Azure Promilia news was definitely not bad at all. All right. Blue Archive. Chat, y'all play Blue Archive? Announces a new school, new characters, main story, and event in their mini live stream. Oh, it's only 2 minutes long. Resonant Solstice announces global closed beta signups. Resonant Solstice. What was that one? I've covered that before. I recognize the name. Is that the train gacha? It is. Wait, it is? It's the No, I don't want to look at any videos for it. I mean, you know, you look at the character models and you're like, well, that definitely piques my interest. Just a wee little bit. I just started Arknights, really like it. Yeah, Arknights is one of my favorite gacha games. Yep, 100%. Okay, so I don't remember exactly what Resonant Solstice is, but apparently there's a Steam link and a Twitter link. Beep beep. Even in Box Online database, there isn't much useful information about this organization. Pre-register right now. Wait, what? Huh? That didn't even make sense, man. The artwork looks great, though. How many followers? They only have 300. Only one content creator friend I know even follows this, and that is chaotic. They apparently have a pre-registration trailer, though. It's uploaded to Steam, and they have an official website. I guess maybe I haven't done a dedicated video on this. Let me check my own channel. Let me take a look real quick. Where are the trains? Good question. Let me navigate on over. Resident Solstice. I did a video on this December 2023. December 2023. I have a new gacha game to talk to you guys about. A gacha game that you're probably not even aware exists right now, yet is simultaneously one of the most popular gacha games within China right now. Dude, that is a bold claim. One of the most popular gacha games in China at the time of this video. And chat, I was actually so thin then. I had no muscle, and I was incredibly pale. That is what eating nothing and not going outside does to you as a human being. 2 years ago though, man. My current hairstyle is a lot better. Yeah, back then I YOLO'd it. I didn't care. You let yourself go. Oh yeah, I know I did. Yep, I know, man. What can I say? I can't help it. Now Chad, unfortunately, you know, this unfortunately, this is me now, yeah. So, you know, back here I used to have a much thinner face. That's because I weighed nothing at all. Nowadays, I have admittedly a bit of a bigger face, you know, fatter face, but that's because, you know, I gained some muscle, and I mean, I don't know. Like, I think the extra weight there is, I think the extra weight there being a direct result of the muscle I've put on is perfectly fine. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, that's me very recently. The video was me 2 years ago. So there's a very contrasting difference in size, admittedly. And that is why the face has filled out a little bit, because unfortunately, when you put on weight and build muscle, your face goes, and I'm not cutting, so. But wait, do you fluctuate? Here I was about 205 pounds. Right now I'm at about like 230 and 240. But I'm also 6'1", so not like, you know, short. So I did a video on this, and it looks like it has a graphical style that's just like Reverse 1999. And yes, this is the train exploration gacha. That's what I thought it was. The one where you essentially, like, do you drive it? Or you're in the train? When you eat veggies? Yeah, exactly. So that is that game. We got almost 20,000 views. So evidently there were people that were... Wait, what did I call it? What did I title it? It's genuinely the most unique new gacha I've seen coming in 2024. Maybe I'll use that title again. I don't know. But apparently, they've opened pre-registration. It's only taken them 2 years. It's only taken them 2 years. Wait, they held a closed beta test August 15th. No, wait, are they opening global closed beta signups? Oh, I thought this was for global release. This is for the global beta. Oh, we're still a little ways off of releasing then, I guess. Face biting actually counters second chin by straight. Oh, really? Okay, cool. Okay, pre-registered right now. Okay, what do we? Okay, yeah, sure, I can post a link. Here's a link to go pre-register if y'all want, or you could just alternatively use our subreddit. So that is a great looking character. Ratchet, we're gonna find out in just a little bit. That's what we're covering next. Are these the characters? Whoa. All right. She looks good. She kind of looks like Wednesday Addams, but with white hair. Yoizuki. Oh, she's beautiful. Wow. And then Wencheng. Is that a guy? You're sent. I don't smell. You smell. What the fuck? Yeah, that's really rude. Oh, there are all these different factions. Okay, great. I like the fact that we can look at the... Yes. This might be the Girls Frontline 2 replacement. Oh, they are wearing the same outfit? Dude, some of these characters actually look like Girls Frontline 2 characters. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, she looks good. Not a fan. That looks like a woman too. Holy booba. And I mean, I don't think anyone's ever gonna pull for that one. We have... She's cute. Oh my god. Yes. Wait. All of these are women. Oh my gosh. I like her outfit, chat. That is a nice outfit. Stephanus, what's up? Art in this game looks good, but text is Chinese. Yeah, they look like Girls Frontline 2. Yeah, that I was getting those vibes. I'm like, man, these characters look kind of like Girls Frontline 2. Oh my god. Oh my. Yes. Is that a guy? Akira. Is that the only guy that is that the only guy we've Wow! Wow! What a character! Oh my god! Yes, chat, look at the moon, but Queenie. They're not on the moon, silly. They're just in a train. They're train balloons. Underboobs and armpit? Yeah, dude. Oh my god, wow. What a character. I'm gonna save this real quick, because that right there is our thumbnail, chat. Holy, definitely wouldn't use this. This would appeal to absolutely no one, right? Like, that's a girl too, right? They have nail polish. I think in Asia, that means girl, right? Could have stopped drooling. I'm sorry, I wiped it. I wiped it. I don't know, like, at first glance, I thought male, but then I saw that, and I'm like, ah, maybe female. Yeah, okay. So that was all the characters. The cast of characters looks very good, chat. Some of them look extraordinarily good. Like, even her, she looks fantastic. These characters look jaw-droppingly good. Anorexic guy, it might be... What's the name? This is Resonant Solstice. It says it right up there at the top left. Anorexic guy, how the hell has anorexic bro? He looks healthy. She kind of bad though. Is that Frost? What do you mean? 3 SSR guys? They might be. There might be. I'm a little concerned because sometimes I have difficulty telling with how Asian games like to design effeminate looking men. What? Dude, they're breaking the 4th wall. They already know the state the game is going to be in. Everyone's going to be like, I'm becoming poor, I'm broke, poor. Everyone already knows. Like, they already know. If you plan on playing this game, they're going to drain you dry. Urban travels, meet companions. Like what kind of companions are we talking here? Excellent delivery, fast and honest. Okay, real-time trading. That could be very cool. This is a top-tier voice cast. Oh yeah, chat. There's Nara Mizuki, Akira Ishida, Shizuka Ito, Yoshitsugu Matsuoka, Toshiyuki Morikawa, Hisako Kanemoto, Akari Kito. There are so many incredible voice actors. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know who any of those are. But I mean, that's awesome that they're there. Oh, that is cool. Gallery, 3 pictures. That's a dude. No way, that's a dude. What is that? What is... What? Oh my god. So they know the character. They know the character that is going to sell the most, right? They advertise this character right here. This is the character that they are showcasing. This is the character that they are promoting. This right here, this is the character that they think is going to make them the most bang for their buck. This right here is the character that they think is going to help them achieve what they need to achieve. That right there should be the thumbnail. You know what? Yeah. Okay, we found our thumbnail. I feel bad that I'm gonna have to resort to gooning to get people to click it, but you know what? At the same time, can you all fault me? This right here is a prime example of perfection. Like, honestly, actual, genuine perfection right here. Beautiful for real. He's rubbing her. What do you mean? What an age? Yeah. Yeah. That's... Oh, she's cute. What does she have in her mouth? Oh my god, they're really sexing this up, aren't they? God damn. All right. Is she bleeding? No. Okay. Damn. What? Wait. Wait, what? Oh no. This is great thumbnail material though too. No. When don't we goon on this channel? Valid. Valid. Dude, chat, look at that. Damn. Right, Queenie? We had the same singular brain cell reaction here. Not guilty, says the headband. Oh. Oh, you're right. It says not guilty. Okay. Wait, Mokina, are you like... Wow? Or are you like, I probably shouldn't be looking at this in public? Those are the backgrounds you get when you max out their talents? No way, that's wild. God damn, this is a must play. Whoa. These are beautiful characters. I like the fact that her shirt's like just small enough so you can see like 10% and then, you know, 90% leave the rest up to the imagination. Yeah, that's sweet. So yeah, this game is launching. The game is launching globally, actually. You can pre-register right now. Apparently, the Eternal Journey awaits. You can wishlist the game on Steam right here. It is, the developer is Game Ducky. Great name. Apparently, the game is going to be playable on mobile and on PC. So there is going to be a functional PC client. So we're already a step ahead here of Black Beacon, which only released on mobile, which would have been a phenomenal PC game if it had ever launched on PC. But like, it genuinely blows my mind that a train gacha, so not even an action gacha, is going to release on PC when an action gacha couldn't. Damn, dude. But I will definitely... Dude, that looks good. You got the main lead from Tales of Berseria? I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Man. God, so these characters, live 2D animations are really good. Yeah, so I will definitely play this. I will 110% play this. And I would totally take sponsored streams, or do sponsored streams and videos for this if, you know, y'all are watching this video, y'all are searching up videos on YouTube and looking for someone that's willing and able to help advertise your game to potentially tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of people, I will drop them a follow. Now they can DM me. But great looking game. Would love to play. Please pay me too. That way I get the best of both worlds. Enjoy the game and get paid to enjoy it. Sweet. That was, yeah, I like that. That was nice. That was good. Lunch with Steam is really good for its chances. It is, yeah. It's just training art for I mean, never miss a chance to earn money. No, dude, not at all. No, don't miss a chance. Hey, like, look at it like this, okay? When developers reach out to me, they're like, hey, Sticks, we saw that you like our game. Do you want to get paid to do a video on it to do a dedicated video on it? And my reaction is this. Every single time it's this. I leave the room, I walk out, I find Mrs. Sticks, or if she's sitting right there, I find Mrs. Sticks, and I say, hey, babe, you remember that game that I did a dedicated video on that I wanted to play? Right? She's like, yeah. I'm like, did you know they offered thousands of dollars to do a video on the game? And she's like, wait, really? I'm like, yeah, did you know I was gonna do a video on it anyway? So essentially they're paying me to do the video that I was going to do. And she's like, did you accept it? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, cool. I'm like, yeah, easy money. But there is a very distinct difference between being sponsored and not being sponsored to do a video. So basically, if you're sponsored to do a video, right, typically, and in how I do my sponsors, they give me the freedom to say whatever I want, but there is one requirement for every video, and that is that you have to tell people to download the game. So as an example, if my video is not sponsored, I won't tell you to download it, and I'll tell you to, I'll just completely leave that up to, you know, the individual themselves. But if it's sponsored, you have to include the line, download using my link down below. Right? You have to, it is a call to action that you are contractually obligated to tell people to do. It's just like, you know how when you watch YouTube videos, they're like, don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, don't forget to leave a comment, because people forget all the time. So they're essentially paying you for exposure and to inflate their numbers by reminding or telling you to remind your viewers to go do something they would have forgotten to do, but might have wanted to do anyway. So that's essentially it. You said download, didn't say anything about installing. I mean, true. Pre-register or download. You're right. 2300 gaming. I'm free to play Ghost Recon 2 and I'll be forever be. So petty. I spent the new Kadia skin in Snowbreak. For real, dude. Damn. By the way, chat, if y'all don't, we also have 23H Gaming in chat. I've actually I never know what the H stands for. He's another content creator. He does a lot of, I think more recently he's been doing Lost Sword gameplay, but he also does a bunch of different gacha games. You should go check him out if you don't already. Snook, how you doing? Did you see the new information regarding Azure Promilia's Gacha banners? I did. I covered that in the Azure Promilia section just a minute ago. I'm closing my computer and watch on phone. No problem, Zach. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I wish you could do that. You're getting paid to play your favorite games. Nice. Yeah. I am. I get paid to just have fun. But, chat. If y'all don't follow 2300 Gaming, this dude has a majestic VTuber beard. Go check out his videos. Great content creator. Didn't do enough to quell the people's anger. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Beard VTuber, that's a roof. All right. So there are two things here. Girls Frontline 2 skin gacha FAQ after the meeting with the fans that has been translated into English. And then apparently a TLDR was given as well. They deleted the TLDR? Wait, did I okay, so the TLDR was deleted. Violation of rules? appears to be a duplicate. I mean, it's not a duplicate. All he did was give a recap, right? I'm glad they posted the TLDR here. Hey, MP, what's up? I'm glad that they posted that there. And then we have the official FAQ released related to the 3D Elmo exploration and skin gacha items. So this is official. This is official. This is not just a Reddit thread. This is not speculation. This is not doctored or misinterpreted or anything. This is officially released information as per the girls' frontline team themselves. So this cannot be misconstrued or taken out of context. This is genuine, and they don't care. Well, okay. Yeah, I played a lot of Black Desert, man. So for y'all that don't know, I play a lot of Girls Frontline 2. I've cleared like the vast majority of what Girls Frontline 2 has to offer. We have a platoon in Girls Frontline 2. We have 36 out of 36 members. It's level 7, right? We love Girls Frontline 2. This is one of the best gacha games out there. And even after these changes, chat, this is still going to be one of the best gacha games out there. Okay? Nevertheless, that does not mean what they're doing isn't terrible, and it does not mean that what they're doing is not going to negatively impact their game. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the translation in English, and then we will look at the TLDR, and then we will go ahead and see what the common sentiment from their community is. Based on the online and offline feedback received since the launch of the crew deck, as well as insights from the official meeting held on August 17th, it's August 17th right now, so this was within the last 24 hours, the dev team has decided to implement several optimizations to the outfit procurement system to further enhance your gameplay experience. We have prepared an FAQ. Again, this has been translated into English. Will there be other free ways to obtain the unlock items from Macchiato's Interaction Night of Thrills? After careful evaluation, we've decided that starting with the August 19th update, completing tasks in the new Elmo's Wishing Well event will reward Macchiato's interaction for free. For commanders who already own this interaction, the duplicate will automatically convert into 1080 trajectory tokens, which can be used in the outfit procurement to redeem other items. So I think this is good. I didn't get Macchiato's outfit personally. I think actually Mrs. Sticks did. But, I mean, this is good. This is a positive. We'll go ahead here. We'll keep track of these, okay? Positive, 1, negative, so far 0. Will purple rarity outfits from future procurements be available via direct purchase? Yes. Beginning with the next banner, purple rarity dull outfits will also be added to the shop for direct purchase. If you already own the outfit, obtaining it again will automatically convert it into the corresponding amount of credit tokens. I mean, that's good. Sure, no, that's good. Shame it's only for the purple outfits. I think... wait, are there different rarity outfits? I forgot. I have never bought an outfit in Girls Frontline 2, so I don't know if there are different levels of... I know there are different prices. Some are like 10, 15, 20 bucks. I just don't recall if there were rarities for outfits. Either way, I think adding the outfits as flat rate purchases is a good thing. And I think all outfits should have flat rate purchases, just baseline. But that is currently pretty much what they do. So I just honestly think that they should have just continued doing that. But I mean, that's 2 positives so far. 0 negative. There are gold. Okay, I thought so, yeah. I already obtained Klukai's swimsuit outfit, but haven't redeemed all the items from the outfit procurement exchange shop. Well, this should be improved. Yes, with the free availability of Macchiato's interaction, the credit token cost for items in the exchange shop will be significantly reduced. Okay, that's great. Starting from the next outfit procurement, purple rarity dull outfits will also be purchasable directly. further lowering overall credit token demand. Additionally, the gold tier rewards pool will be expanded to include high-value items such as basic info cores and targeted calibration chips, providing more variety beyond dull outfits. A pity system will also be introduced. If a commander reaches a set number of pulls without receiving a gold tier reward, a guaranteed gold reward will be granted. Okay, so that's kind of that. I mean, there's some good there. The fact that there's a pity for gold items or gold rewards, and reducing the costs as well. I mean, I think that's good. I still think it's terrible that we're still gonna have the gacha there for the outfits, but sure, maybe that'll be changed too. I don't know. What is the update frequency for output? Hopefully not every patch. Please, not every major patch. Please, God, don't make it be every major patch. For the love of God, have some humility. Have some shame. Haven't read it yet? Let's hear this. Yeah. They fixed the crashing issue. I don't know. Are dull interactions only obtainable there? No. In addition to the free method for obtaining Macchiato's interaction, which is just one thing, by the way, the next 42-day patch update will introduce a new free interaction, awesome, obtainable through event participation. New outfit procurement banners will generally coincide with major story updates, so commanders need not worry about them refreshing too quick. Wait, major story updates. So we're thinking a minimum, wait, so like for chapters then, right? So we're thinking probably like 2 to 4 banners per year? Or are we thinking more? Either way, that's a ridiculous amount of gacha banners. Anything more than 1? I'm not having any trouble with the pre-registration Splatoon now. Any more than 1 per year is already bad. Because let's be honest, the free currency is gonna take 15 months to earn. That's what we learned when we last looked at this, right? That it was gonna take 15 months to actually accumulate the currency necessary to successfully pull as a free player. So if they release more than 1 per year, then we're fucked. Or $1,000 spent a girls want to uninstall it today. Will never touch other Mika game. My voided out account will just fade into the abyss. That I've seen is the current sentiment. Yes, I think this would fall under the negative. That's bad. That's too many gacha skins. Will the next outfit procurement be separate from Klukai's bikini banner? Yes, each outfit banner is independent to ensure a better experience and avoid accidental duplicates. Rewards and pool progress are unique to each banner, so you cannot earn one and it cannot be used in another. So that, I mean, that sucks, or at least for the trajectory tokens. Outfit access permissions are shared across all banners, allowing commanders to freely choose where to spend them. But I mean, if you spend what, 80 in one, you need to spend, and you want to get the other, you need 100 in the other, right? You can't just do like have a banner for an outfit and then do 100 in it, and then or do 99 in it in one, and then have 99 available in all, so you can just choose what you want to choose at the 100th, right? If you ultimately end up changing your mind. Yeah, that I don't like that. I think they should be shared. I don't know. That's just me. Forum said to hear that again. Mika fumbles the bag, then backtrack. Now once the backlash is there, because they want to. I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's bad enough, they will. Yeah. Why give up a $1,000 account? Because he doesn't want to support them anymore. Farm from it and get the Klukai skin in a year. Yeah. I think they were saying like 15 months when I last looked. Isn't the current 1-to-1 exchange rate between credit tokens and future furniture tokens too high? Yes, to address this, the August 19th update will reduce furniture shop prices to 40% of their current costs. I think that's very good. Example, an item price set at 100 credit tokens will cost only 40 after the update. Commanders who previously purchased at the higher price will receive a refund to the excess credit tokens via the in-game mail. I think that's great. That is a fantastic improvement. Definitely a positive. Will there be more ways to obtain hash leaves in the future? Upcoming patch updates will add new methods of obtaining hash leaves through the dispatch system, like commanders to acquire them more easily and in greater amounts. Okay. So that is it. That is it. They're not actually changing anything? Really? They're just leaving, like the entire gacha banner is just the same? I mean, okay. Seems the Gacha banner rates are not changing. For a quick refresher, it takes 100 polls to hit hard pity, which costs 12,000 tokens. So Klukai's skin remains as expensive as ever. The platoons associations were asking for reduced pity, plus an option to buy the skin outright. Seems like none of those requests were even entertained. So, from this, there were five of the questions that were answered were positive, 2 were negative. But at the end of the day, what players wanted, what players found significant issue with, remain unaddressed and unchanged. So, that right there is proof that they had... That came out very quickly though, chat. Like, this came out within hours of the event being held. They had created this entire graphic with all the questions, all the answers. They had all of this already planned to be posted within hours of the meeting concluding. So typically, chat, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. And I may be incorrect here, so give me your feedback as well. Typically, when devs are going to make significant changes to something, right? The changes in question get propositioned, they get discussed. Then after a very serious process, they are finalized and then either publicly admitted to, addressed, or disclosed, or rolled out, right? This can take days or weeks or months because you need to go through a strict, very arduous, rigorous process where you clearly define every little change, right? This is not something that you decide in a couple hours and then already have the graphic done for. So, this right here, this entire thing was done before the event was even held. All these questions and answers were already planned before the meeting and event were even held. This is me speculating here. It's not guaranteed, not definitive. Baba, what's up, man? It just seems like too big of a coincidence though, right? That they had this entire thing ready immediately after the meeting concluded. It's like they even tried to act like they were planning to go and listen to feedback. Yeah, they could have waited a day, multiple days, and be like, yes, we are very, very ardently listening, and you know, we're moving through all the different feedback that we had accumulated, and we're going to address it as thoroughly as possible. But they're just like, hours later, here's our response. That was it. They're playing everyone's for fools. Biggest problem with this entire situation is that they had their entire broadcast showed the skins and completely failed to mention the new Gacha. Yeah, they went completely under the rug. They completely refused to, like they stealth introduced it, right? Yeah, they're not slick. It's obvious what they were doing there. 100% obvious. It's not like they really cared about what the people had to say anyway, or else it would have taken them longer to get a statement out. Exactly. That is my exact point. It should have taken them a long time to think up the actual response and statement. Big nothing burger. It was a nothing burger the moment they decided to have a closed meeting. Devs didn't listen. Whole lot of nothing. Guess they needed to milk the Chinese whales for a patch before they fixed the content. Oh my god. So here's the TLDR. The pity to guarantee the skin is still 100, unchanged. Total cost without discount packs is still going to be over $200, which is insane for a fucking skin. That is a scam right there, if I've ever seen one. Like, I've never seen a skin. I thought Nikkei's skins at like 60 bucks were egregious, but 200, come on, man. Pity is still not shared or carry over. I mentioned that was an issue that I had. They framed it like they did us a big favor, saying we can freely decide where to use our polls while adding more banners to the pool. which again is something that was one of the 2 negatives I included. Number of free polls is still going to be 6 per month. Unconfirmed info from the meeting that after 50 polls, every additional 20 polls supposedly increases can drop chance significantly, which was unaddressed. Okay, so that was... What else are they saying? For us to believe that the meeting was held on the 17th had any significance for this, they should have waited at least 1 day before posting it. Exactly, that is... I'm glad there are other people with a brain that are seeing this for what it is. Right? I see I haven't played Star Trek Online. Not enough, apparently. 200 is crazy, or some pixels? Yeah. Since I haven't, I'm just curious if you've covered Chaos Zero Nightmare yet. No, not yet. That's actually the next topic. But I'm glad other people have a brain. 341 upvotes. I am genuinely glad that other people see this as the cover-up that it is. Glad that companies always looking for best experience for us. It would be terrible to have spent 99 polls on Clue Guy banner to expire, and on the next banner only need 1 poll. It's so much more convenient for players to have this counter reset. Okay, sure. Well, chat, I think it, because he's insane for this, they really are. Yep. But I think it's safe to say, it is genuinely safe to say, as of right now, and they may go back on this at a later date, but as of right now, August 17th, 2025, that's it. It is over. Girls Frontline 2 players have lost. Mika have shown that they do not care, and that the only thing that matters to them is money. Now, I'm going to continue to play this until the next update. I'm going to cancel the membership that I have, that I've had active every month since it launched. And by cancel, I mean not renew it again. I am no longer going to spend on polls. I'm no longer going to spend on anything in the game. And the reason I will play it for 1 more patch is because I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt here. Because I know they have backtracked on things they've done before and fixed them. I'm going to give them a patch to see if they can successfully get back on the right track. Because this still continues to be one of the 10 greatest gacha games available right now. I would hate to stop playing it. I would hate to quit indefinitely. But if they don't fix it by the next patch, I will 100% make a video titled I Quit Girls Frontline 2, and I will delete the game entirely, and that's it. No more sponsored content for me. No more advertising it on our channel. No more promoting it. Absolutely nothing. I will continue to cover it in a dedicated form. I'll continue to cover if they improve, if they fix things, or if things continue to get worse. 100%. But at this juncture, I don't really have much faith that things are going to get better. But I will still continue to play it until, you know, that final nail hits a coffin. Multi-million-dollar company care for people playing their games. People are going to spend regardless, and they're going to make money regardless. They will, but the less people that play, the more people that are dissatisfied with this, the less people are going to play, and the less they're going to earn, which is going to hurt them overall. I'm not sure how to feel about playing it going forth either. It's too good to quit yet, but if they don't fix things within the next patch, I think I'm not going to be able to justify continuing to support them anymore. What happened to this game? I always heard good things. Yep, I know, right? Greed. That's it. At the end of the day, greed comes for everyone. Six is not mad, just disappointed. I am, yeah. Yeah, just disappointed. Because I've been an ardent supporter, I've advocated for this game every month of the year. It's been in every one of my top videos, top gacha videos. So I don't think I'll ever include it in there ever again. But yeah, they will very possibly lose all of my support, and will therefore no longer have as big of a face for all their future patches, because they've sponsored every single patch that they've done, sponsored me for them, and I've advertised it all across these videos. These ads have gotten millions of views every single time they've used me. That, you know, they're gonna have to find a new face to advertise to Gacha players. You have so many free pulls for characters and they just need something to make money. Yeah, but like, they make a fairly sizable amount of money as is. Maybe I dodged a bullet not paying for cards to get Kukai. I did, unfortunately. Like, look at it like this, right? Girls Frontline 2, if you look at the Gacha revenue website, it makes millions of dollars every month, right? So they're making a bunch of money. They could make more, sure, by making things more expensive, by introducing more paid items like the Gacha banners for outfits. But then there are other Gacha games out there, right? Like Wuthering Waves, like Nikke, that don't introduce new Gacha elements into the game and allow for players to, I mean, yeah, sure, Nikke has Gacha outfits and banners, but they've been there since day one. So it's like they're just introducing them after the fact. Or maybe they haven't been there since day one, but they were there from the very early stages of the game. They haven't been introduced like a year after the game has existed, stealthily. But in Wuthering Waves, you know, Wuwa could make a lot more money if they had 50-50 for the weapon banner. If they increased the pity from 80 to 90, right? Done things like Genshin did. But Kudo are happy making less money and, you know, making their community happier, making things easier for players to attain. Mika with Girls Frontline 2 would rather make it more difficult for players and charge people more money to acquire what they could have acquired at a significantly reduced rate. And I know Girls Frontline 2 players hate when I make that comparison with Wuwa, or really any other Gacha game, but I think it stands to reason. Starving for pulls every patch anyway, 2 to 3 weeks is pretty short for each patch. Welcome back, Baba. Will you be covering that Azur Lane anniversary? I'm not sure. Or stop spending and pretty much playing only Reverse 1999 now. It's a great game though. You return to the task force. We'd love to have you back. And besides, there's uncensored versions now available in the Galaxy store. Oh, really? Make every gacha 25/75 for SA rank characters. Make everything in the gacha you want to play. You got to roll the dice. The dice roll 6, you can play. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them, honestly. Happy Orange. I've seen a skin system better than Arknights, where you could just use Originite, something you get by just clearing new stages to get any skin you want. You got Ezio, nice! Girls Frontline's monthly revenue is dropping and it isn't looking good. Girls Frontline 1? I mean, honestly, that hasn't been good for years, I feel. So by punishing Grievance, my favorite gacha, they take good care of us. Yeah, Kudo in general. Tell me, yeah, I've been live for about an hour. Hour and a half. Oh shit, we're going by longer than I thought had passed. Alright. Chaos Zero Nightmare teases a high-quality waifu. And the top comment is from Waifu Appraiser. Okay. I'm really looking forward to Chaos Zero Nightmare. The more I see. Amir and Reen are top-tier waifus, and the darkest dungeon-like mind break mechanic is a neat addition. Okay, I gotta see this now, then. Hot diggity damn, chat. Yes. Yes. This has my, yeah, this definitely has my stamp of approval, my sticks approval. Yeah. Oh my god. Damn, she just like, oh. Chat, just so you know, that right there on, so, chat, just so y'all know, this isn't what you think it is. It's not what you think it is, chat, okay? Trust me. Yes, it is. I mean, I wasn't gonna say it's Styx juices, but I mean, I'm just, it's milk. It's milk, chat. It's all it is. It's milk. Yeah. Wow. Dude, look at how she looks at you. Yeah, I'll replace it with something. I'll replace Girls Only 2 with something, yeah. Damn! She looks so good! Oh, wait. I kind of don't want to have that going because I don't think I have copyrights to actually play that. Holy shit! Yeah, I just... What the fuck, dude? Look at the... Yeah. I did... Okay. She's just such a flawless character. Oh my god. This is gonna leave you so messed up, chat, because like, you know, like narratively, this is gonna be one of the most messed up stories in Gacha, but at the same time, the characters just look so good. So, like, Amira's a pre-registration war too. Wait, is she? She's a character you get for meeting the pre-registration requirement, or hitting the pre-registration milestone. Oh my god! Oh! Woo! Okay. Wait. Oh, even dude. What? Why does she look so good though? We just zoom in real quick to, you know, her face here so y'all can get a good look at her face. Wow, she's just really, really pretty. Man. Yeah, if Hoyo make a new game like this, they should call it Honker's Impact. Oh my god, the characters look so unbelievably good. Okay, I'm glad they're releasing a character that we can skip on. That's always good to see. Whoa. Okay, right, I remember her. She's definitely the thumbnail material I used for the last one. Got a face effects. Shows good. Yeah. It's not your type of game, so it's damn unfair. Maybe you're gonna have to actually take the time to, you know, try this one out. You know, get out of your comfort zone, man. Look at this. Look at these characters. It's always the nuns. Dude, it is always the nuns. God, look at her. What is that? Holy shit. Chat, y'all think she kind of looks like Verton from Reverse 1999? So the gameplay, it's not for you? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I think the gameplay, oh my god. Dude, like some of these characters though, like... I just, like, I can't, you know? I can't. There's just so much, like, to juggle here. Damn you. What, you see something you like, Queenie? Chances of not being perverted? No. And then look at this one. Look at this one right here. Like, come on. I'll skip. I'm not into busty, scantily clothed characters. Hey, that's perfectly fine. They're not all busty, scantily clad characters. Here, let me show you real quick. You can pre-register right now. By the way, unsponsored. So here are some of the characters, okay? Yes, there is her. Yes, she looks flawless. But look, she's not scantily clad. She's not scantily clad. She's big in personality. She's big in personality too. Look, you have a you know, cute boy character. Yeah, sure. She is, you know, that's a little more than some people would wear. Some of these characters are not very modest at all, and that's perfectly fine. But then you have some characters, look at him. He's wearing a shirt. He's wearing a shirt too. You know, some characters are just the most incredible looking characters you've ever seen in a game. I mean, there's a character there, you know, that's not scantily clad. She's definitely clothed, right? She's clothed. There you go. He has clothes. Look at that. He even has a mask. He's completely clothed. Right? Yuki's even bigger than me. Really? Are they bigger than some of these characters? Look at that. Look at freaking Euphina or Narya. I mean, Calipe, she's clothed. Then you have this guy, Hugo. He has clothes. There we go. Good looking dudes. Yeah, they have a few. Those are the size of her head. What, his ears? Yeah, his ears are definitely very big. Yep, her ears are also pretty big. Not as big as the ears from some of the other characters, but yeah. So the characters in this game are probably like one of the biggest selling points, I think, for a lot of people. And the fact that it's actually a turn-based game that could be a lot better. It's going to be a lot better than Etheria Restart, Persona 5 to Phantom X. Like, there's a large market for these games. But there was also apparently a music video release that has new scenes that have never been shown before. Now, this is apparently an official music video. And I hope to God I don't get copyright claimed for this. But for those watching the VOD later on YouTube, all right, if you don't hear anything in the background or you just hear some normal music, it's because it got copyright claimed and I had to upload a musicless version. Now, so we can properly listen to everything without interruptions, we're going to go throughout the entire thing and not pause. All right. Oh, she's cute. Oh, he looks great. Damn. Holy. What? Okay. Damn! This is sick, dude! I like the fact that the katana chick seems to be such a focal point of the music video. Damn! She looks like she sat on... Yes, this song is lit as fuck, dude! Dude. Damn. All right. Damn. Sick. I just had an eargasm. There we go. I'm gonna like my... Nah. That was really good. That was actually so good, chat. Say we were gonna play without pausing it at all. You like? No, but there were just 2 moments in the entire thing. Okay, okay, shh. I don't care. Had those 2 times. Okay, just 2 times. 2 times. When is the game gonna release? Honestly, I have no idea. I actually have no idea at all. Not even any speculation. The reason I haven't even been sponsored by them yet. So I will be eventually. Every Gacha studio does, but until then, I have absolutely no idea. I couldn't help myself. Yeah, I had to. That was orgasmic? Yes. App source is October 15th. Well, given the fact that I have not been reached out to do a sponsored test phase for it, I can say with the utmost certainty that if it were to release now, it would release without any real content creator coverage of it up until this point. So that would be very bad. Still liar? No! Not a liar. You know, there was a slight over exaggeration. We'll go with that. But this right here is probably my most anticipated upcoming turn-based gacha game. So in terms of games right now, my most anticipated is Arknight's Enfield. After that, I'd say it's Azur Promilia and then Chaos Zero Nightmare. Those are my three most anticipated upcoming gacha games, and Ananta is probably fourth. The reason it's fourth is because unfortunately we still haven't even had a test phase yet. We had a test for Azur Promilia. We had a test for Arknight's Enfield. We had a test for Chaos Zero Nightmare, from what I recall. Or maybe we haven't yet, actually. Well, not a global one, but I think, wasn't there like a Korean test phase held for it? There had to have been, right? So like up until this point, there have been stages of development that have been playable for all the different games that I'm really eagerly anticipating, but not Ananta. Ananta not yet. So I can't put that in my most anticipated gacha games yet. I was a 2.6 Wuwa stream for you, Mrs. The Wuwa 2.6 live stream, I made a tweet about it. Right here. So I thought it was really good. So, and it got 1,100 likes and 45,000 views. So evidently other people thought similarly. Very different genres, so they won't compete. Yeah. I think the best part about my most anticipated gacha games is that they literally fill every niche, right? So we have turn-based, we have like factory simulation, we have like Pokemon collection. They're all very different, which is really good for me. By the way, chat, if y'all have not already, make sure you go ahead and join our community Discord, where we keep you guys up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre, new releases, test phases, juicy drama, shutdowns, everything that happens in the gacha genre. It's what we react to on stream every single other day. Chaotic got sponsored for Chaos Zero Nightmare. No, I know there have been a few people that did. But when studios are ready to release a game just before, they will do a mass push where every single gacha content creator of pretty much any size will get sponsored. People with 1K subs, 100K subs, people with 1 million subs that don't even play gacha games. So I guarantee you, once the studio Smilegate is ready to push out Chaos Zero Nightmare, what is going to happen is you're going to see quite a large number of content creators all getting sponsored. When that happens, you know we're getting close to release. That has not happened yet, which means that they're not there yet. Chaotic is already part of the content creator of Chaos Zero Nightmare. I unfortunately refuse to ever be a part of the official content creator programs for any gacha game, because that, I think that, so okay, let me give you a little bit of context here. A few years ago, I had a friend in the MMO genre. I don't know if any of you remember him. His name was Fever. So his name was Fever Gaming. I don't see him here anymore. God. So his name was Fever. Very big. Did tons of great quality MMO videos. But he was a part of the Dauntless content creator program. And he did a Dauntless video while being a part of that creator program, and people crucified him for it. The reason for that is because he was very positive about the game and was telling people that they should totally go play it. And what he did not disclose at the time was that he was a part of their content creator program. And so people immediately thought, oh, so he didn't tell us He was a member of their content creator program, and he's telling us to go download the game, so he is financially motivated to do this, and without disclosing his financial motivation. He got so much criticism for this. It was unbelievable. So I've made it a fundamental point that I've made is that I should never be a part of any content creator program ever if I want to give an objective opinion about anything. Or sorry, a subjective opinion about anything. Because if I do, people are gonna go that route. They're gonna take it out of context and say, but you're hiding things, you know? You're being paid to say this. You're financially motivated as a content creator to promote their game and be positive about it so you make as much money as possible. So, yeah. What was the Ananta thing? Ananta release date or beta? 5 minutes before making this post, I searched Ananta on Google and spotted something strange. In the results for AnantaGame.com, there's a listing Ananta preview with the text, "Hey Captain, Ananta drops on December 5th at 10 a.m. This shows up in both the normal results and site preview snippet. Thing is, I haven't seen any official announcement for anything Ananta related on December 5th. The only similar date I remember was last year's announcements. This might be leftover text from that, or maybe something skipped out early. So else come across this or knows there's something actually planned for December 5th. It sounds a little odd for this post, but I suck at giving things appropriate titles. Please forgive me for my stupidity. Pretty sure this is an old thing that's been there since the site was made, pertaining to its initial announcement. It says preview, not release. And then this, they found this tweet from December 4th, 2024. So everyone the fun. It was December 4th, but everyone else was December 5th. Yeah, so this was just, yeah. Okay, so that was likely just a leftover announcement. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely not the release date or the beta date for Ananta. But I mean, hey, if it ends up ultimately being that, then awesome. Dude, I love the fact that this guy actually, like, genuinely has personal dev stream Google College micro shit. Y'all see that? He titled that micro shit. How dare me form an opinion like an adult? Yeah, I know. It's been there for months. Okay, yeah, I figured it was just like a placeholder that just, or like an announcement or a placeholder that just got left there. Smilegate dropping Outerplane. Does anybody still play this? Not me personally, but when I did a video on it, man, did I get a lot of criticism. I remember saying that I did not like the game because it was kind of cheap feeling and really low quality. Man, the amount of people that were like, how dare you, genuinely, how dare you give that opinion? Outerplane is one of the highest quality gacha games available right now. It has some of the best combat, the best storytelling, some of the best character models. You obviously didn't give it a long enough time before making up your opinion on it. You need to go back to that game. You need to readdress your opinion on the game after you've played it for as long as I believe you need to play before being able to make an opinion on the game. And I was like, and this was at least 10 different people that left this comment, man. It was crazy. Ooey shit. It's it just was not very good, in my opinion. And that is what every video, you know, every opinion-based video is. Just an individual's opinion. But man, I pissed off their community of 10 players. People are still saying it's the same people that made Epic 7 because they saw Smilegate. You ever played the game? Totally fine. Smilegate is dropping Outerplane and handing it over to VA Games. I've never heard of that before. National Veterans Golden Age? I mean, that ain't it, right? Wait. Asia. Virtual Seat. No. Korea. VA Games Korea. Okay, here we go. MMO culture lists games from them. Wait, they've never produced a game before. Focused on the game, founded in 2019. They develop. Do they only have? Hold on, wait. I'm confused. Do they only have one game? That's straight up psycho. I know. It ain't good. Not wrong there. Yeah, it's not. They're the devs of Outerplane. Okay, let's see. So this is the company website, the official company website. Here are their games, chat. Outerplane, which is honestly not very good. We have Queen's Heroes. I've never heard of that. We have the Demon Lord's Pussy. I'm assuming that's what that says. And then we have this from Project Maiden. Jesus. Okay, they cut off just a little too soon there. Just teeny tiny little bit too soon. But they're apparently from Studio Luna Code, coming soon. Please watch our short videos. Hold on a second. So Project Maiden is a new game in development. Here's a character illustration. Well, I can already tell you with utmost certainty that this is looking a lot better. A lot bigger than Outerplane did. So I've never heard of this game before, but here's... Wait, is this a music video? This is a music, it's a soundtrack. What? That's lame. Okay, well, I mean, wait, hold on. Our short videos, they have shorts too. Let me guess, this is gonna be PG-13, right? This is gonna be PG-13? Yeah, it's gotta be PG-13. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, what? Hold on, chat. I need to consult a specialist here. Real quick, babe. As a woman, have you ever been so hot that you've had to do this?
I can confirm as a female that does feel nice and refreshing, but do I just do that? No.
Okay.
Because it is refreshing.
Okay, it is. Okay, and Queenie is also in agreement. A great title for this would be The Day I Got Reincarnated as a Fan. I'm a woman and no way in hell would I do that. I'm doing that right now, actually. Okay, those are contrastingly different comments.
Queenie, your computer fan doesn't count.
These characters look wild, man. I have to genuinely question what on earth this is. She's riding a horse, right?
Well, based on that face, no. You know what you're looking at.
Like, I think I know what I'm looking at.
You know what you're looking at.
But this isn't... This is not like an 18+ game.
Well, it will be once they see this.
So what I'm gathering, though, is that Outerplane was a financial failure. So what they ultimately decided to do was migrate on over to making the most suggestive kind of gacha game possible. This is Korea, though, so they don't have the restrictions necessarily that China has on, you know, like suggestive content. So they can make really, really suggestive stuff without it actually being, you know, the stuff that it's making you think it is. That's Mrs. Sticks everyday chat. Yep. Every day. Every day. Yep. Okay, that's enough looking at that. But that is Project Made. Apparently it's a Korean gacha game that's coming soon. And it does not seem like it's gonna be, you know, 18 plus, which is surprising. Then there's Queen's Heroes. This is apparently already a thing. Ages 5 plus. Wait, hold on. Those are some sexy women for 5 plus. Surprising. And here's the other one. This is... Okay, so yeah, all their gacha games are for like all ages. So that one strikes me as a little strange, because that one is probably also going to be for all ages.
Whenever you do these videos, it reminds me if we ever have a child, even though it says like age appropriate, I'm gonna investigate myself before I let my child do anything online or with any type of game, because holy shit. Imagine having children this day and age. Yeah, that's totally five and up right there.
Yeah, little kids could totally play that game. Yeah. That's crazy.
You can raise kids these days. Holy shit.
Man. But so yeah, Outerplane apparently is getting dropped by Smilegate, and it's going back to the official developer, which is great, I guess, for them, because now they don't have to pay Smilegate, but at the same time, they don't have the support of Smilegate. So I really like this game, and the gacha doesn't matter because you will get the characters one way or another. It's just sad that they're being handed over. It's just a sign of end of service, given the game makes absolutely no money. Probably. Outerplane is not dying anytime soon. It's legit one of the best fan service games in its genre. Kind of like Girls Frontline 2, but way more underrated. What I heard, Smilegate isn't dropping it, more like VA Games are taking it back. Again, I think that's good. I think it's good. It just means that they'll lose the support from Smilegate. Whether that's good or bad remains to be seen. It's up to VA Games to step up. Worst case, stays the same. Best case, it gets better. No, worst case, it gets worse. Worst case, it actually gets worse. But best case, it gets better. So, if you ever feel like making an update video after the transfer sales, I'd love to see it. No pressure, though, just saying. Yeah. No, I'm not calling you out here, not saying you're wrong. All I'm saying is I played for, I think, like 12 hours, 14 hours, and I thought it was, you know, very average game, but in a world filled with games that are incredible, like Nikke, like Wuwa, like Punishing Gray Raven, like Guardian Tales, like Ether Gazer, in a world where there are so many great games out there, okay, mid, average just doesn't cut it. So, but yeah, no, I would definitely make an update video. Sure, we'll try to follow up with this. Yeah, no. I'm more than happy going and trying to replay it and seeing whether or not it's worth playing after they regain it, because I think it'd be really cool if they decided to make it super degenerate, or maybe I just never hit the degenerate parts of it. I don't know. And if so, like, y'all, for those of you that play Outerplane, if it takes longer than like 10 hours to hit the degenerate parts, the really good parts, let me know, so I know that I have to invest more time into it to actually get to the good shit, because I would love to cover that. Denial and comparing it to Girls Frontline 2 is outrageous. I'm actually an eye-opener. Reminder to keep our kids safe away from the internet, especially the younger they are. Yeah. What gacha games are you most excited for? Arknights, Edgefield, Azur, Promilia, Ananta, Chaos Zero, Nightmare. List of like the 4 I'm most excited for right now. Anyway, chat, if you have not already, I urge you to go on over and join our Stakes subreddit, where we keep you guys up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. New releases, test phases, juicy drama, shutdowns, everything. Additionally, if you have not already, go and follow us over on Kick, because it's a better platform than Twitch is. And honestly, you don't have to worry about ads really there, and we make more money from it overall. So Silver Palace, yes, also Silver Palace and Rewinding Cadence, but since neither of them have had a beta test yet, I can't really. Oh yeah, it is, yeah. Wait for Enfield at launch and have to make 2 factories, one for me and then one for Mrs. Sticks as well.
What?
Pebbles comment. Yeah, Silver Palace.
The fuck? Hell!
Chat, what gacha are y'all most excited for right now? Shoot.
Moment.
Let me know. Silver Palace.
Yes.
Azur Promilia.
Yes.
Okay, what else we got? Enfield. Chaos Zero Nightmare. Neverness to Everness. Alright. Good choices. Good choices. Azure Promilia, Do at Night Abyss. Enfield, Promilia, Do at Night. Ananta? Okay. So chat. Once again, Mrs. Six and I are going to be going to Gamescom 2025. We'll be there from the 19th through the 25th. We're gonna be there for 2, maybe 3 days, or maybe all the days. I don't know. But we're gonna be there for Arc Knights Enfield. We're being paid to do at Night Abyss. We're being paid to do several different major showcases onto stage and just appear, being paid for an appearance at their convention. There is, you know, the 3 games we're going to be looking at that nobody has ever played before, or 1 game in specific out of the 3 that I can't talk about, are a game that nobody has ever played before globally. There's action, open world, cross-platform compatible. Mrs. Six and I are super excited for. We're going to TGS. Unfortunately, no, we're not being flown out to the Tokyo Game Show. I wish we were. If we got contacted to fly out to Japan to go to the Tokyo Game Show in an instant. But no, just Gamescom right now. But chat, I'm going to call that there for today. I will not be streaming until we are back from Germany. Splatoon! Thanks for going over there too, man. I appreciate that. So, no stream tomorrow, no stream until we're back on the 25th or the 26th, chat. Unless we can stream from Germany. I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll decide when we're in Germany if we can successfully stream or not. Until then, we'll either be live in a few days at Gamescom itself, or we'll wait and see you guys when we get back on like the 25th or 26th. I'll still be uploading regular videos to YouTube while we're there. I'll probably be recording a little bit while we're in Germany as well. But we'll be back next week. We're going to go ahead and raid Ufi, because she's one of the only gacha creators I know that's actually online right now. So go be nice. We'll see you guys soon. And I think she's doing something with initial D. She's like making a car or something. I'm not sure. So we'll see you guys soon. Have a good day. Go be nice. Also, chat. Let her know, okay, that actually no, never mind. No, just go be nice. Go be nice.